inunahan na niya etong sina Abueva, CJ Perez, Matthew Wright, and the rest of the gang. Ray misses though on that 3. So dahil nasa final si Ray, gaganda pa lalo mga numbers niya. And yung mga tanggal na, syempre, makikita natin hindi na masyadong maalsa as Japet gets a 3-point play. Number 6 on the list, RR Pogoy. Number 7 is etong si Stanley Pringle, and tied for 8 is Scotty Thompson. So yung 4 na yan ang tututukan natin dahil sila yung magiging llamado because of their statistics na makukuha here in the finals.
They'll have extra points because of the number of games that they play. And also when you start winning, there is also a corresponding number of points that will be added dun sa statistical points mo. But ito si LA Tenorio pretty much started the conference very slow because remember, he was coming off an operation. He was only averaging 6.6 points per game in the elimination round. But you know what, in the finals, he doubled it. 12.6 points per ball game for Teniente.
Bumabalik na nga, nanunumbalik na ang laro ni Teniente Tenorio. (10-8) is the score. Ito na yata yung review. Exactly what you said, Coach RG.
Anytime the ball hits the board first and you mess up the ball, that's an automatic goal interference. Goaltending violation should have been called initially against Barangay Ginebra, but it is a correctable mistake. It is part of the guidelines of officiating in the PBA. You can make that call, the correct call, when there is a dead ball.
So tabla tayo ngayon at 10. Just over 4 minutes into the finals of our Philippine Cup. Tolentino puts it on the deck, gives it up to LA. Tenorio with the finger roll, gets the basket. May kasama pang foul.
Close out. How are they going to do it for TNT? Because they're going to scramble after that initial zone that they are employing against Stan Pringle. There will be a lot of scrambling defense for TNT. And look at that. The intelligence of an LA Tenorio, knowing for a fact that he is faster than Poy Eram off the dribble. He was able to bury a layup, and now a chance for a 3-point play. And you can just feel it. Pagdating sa finals, yun na. Grabe na yung focus itong si LA Tenorio. Unfortunately, he missed his free throw.
It is Ginebra by 2, 12-10. TNT trying to set up this attack. Rosario looking around, gets it over to Parks. Ray shovels it back to Troy. Up na tayo, tingkalahati sila. Almost 5 minutes into it. Ginebra on the attack once again. Tolentino almost bobbled that one. Gives it up to Pringle. Stan misses. Way short on that one. Jason Castro now part of the 5. He feeds Rosario. And he is fouled by Thompson.
There's just a different kind of confidence written all over the face of Troy Rosario as we take a look at this drive to the basket and an unselfish play. Bobby Ray Parks dishing off to the diving Troy Rosario. Troy Rosario struggled mightily in the series against Phoenix. He had a game wherein he failed to score, another game wherein he only scored 4 points. But those are matchup things that you just want to make sure that after that series, you're gonna have a different look doon sa kalaban mo. Probably he was not so comfortable going up against Calvin Abueva. May mga ganun eh. So change in scenery ang mangyayari rito kay Troy.
Di ba nga napapansin natin in that series, yung initial na babangga sa kanya, etong si Jason Perkins, tapos palaging i-help yung Abueva. Kaya nahirapan si Troy dyan. This time around, different looks yung makakatapat niya, di ba?
Yes, and just to exemplify the struggle of Troy Rosario in Game 4, he was 0 out of 6 from the field, 0 total points for him. And in Game 5, only 1 out of 8 for 12% and only 4 points. But in tonight's ball game, already with 6 points across his name. JP Eram ipinasok na rin ng TNT.
JP in his first finals ever. Here on the PBA stage, bitin yung three-pointer niya. Aguilar over the stand. Castro trying to keep in front of Pringle. Castro gambling. Stanley makes him pay.
That's the operative word right there. Every time you go up against Stan Pringle, you just couldn't gamble and try for a steal. Because if you're not successful, napakabilis ni Stan Pringle to just go by you and he can hit that floater of a jumper.
Aram with the reverse. TNT up here 16-14.
There was a sigh of desperation and frustration on the part of Coach Tim Cone. A lot of missed coverages on the slide of the big man for TNT. So that has been a strong point of attack for Tropang Giga.
Ray Parks ready with 3 assists this early to go along with his 3 points as we head into this first time out of the game. 5:22 natitira sa ating opening quarter. You know, no look pa.
immediately after. Somebody get this on Instagram right now.
It's a deeper big man rotation for Barangay Ginebra, and the experience that is there. You know, Poy Eram in his first finals.
Yep.
And you know, Jaywash obviously has won championships, but the consistent play of these guys, you know, it is really, Poy Eram has got something to prove.
Yes.
This is for him and Ray Parks. They got to play a major role in winning a championship for TNT.
These are the times that you take advantage. You know that you have that chip on your shoulder, and you try and make sure that you use it to your advantage.
And if you're Poy Eram, this is my time.
Yes.
Meaning this is my, it's not like I'm just part of the team that I will get a championship and, you know, later on when you look at the books, oh yeah, I was part of that team, but maybe I scored 2 points.
Yeah.
That's not what you want. You want to be able to get your 10, 12 points, your 12 rebounds, your blocks, your minutes, and you know, and people will remember that, oh, okay, yeah, you were solid.
Yes.
You were solid that time, and this is the challenge right now for him.
It's pretty much the challenge for this man as well, Aldrin Mariano, who has, you don't really see that many young players come in all of a sudden into the starting lineup for Barangay Ginebra, and he has eased his way into this lineup for Coach Tim Cone. He makes the first, he's got one more coming, but Ginebra is down by 5 in the early goings of game number 1.
And they've already allowed 22 points.
Yes.
You know, that's something that, you know, if you're Barangay Ginebra, that's not where you want TNT to be. That's not the number that you want. Limiting TNT, you want about 20 points per quarter.
Pugoy not able to make that one. TNT still up by 4. Here's Jeff Chan. Nowhere to go. The door was closed. Pringle with it now, and Ginebra will set up their offense with 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Pringle for 3. Straight away, dead-eye shot, no good.
That's good defense that time by TNT. That was a tough, and it was a 3-point shot by Stanley Pringle.
Pugoy inside Semerad with more points in the paint. You were talking about it a while ago. The outside shooting is how we know TNT Trompangiga, but the inside scoring has been a major key for them to hold on to this lead.
That's 14 points in the paint right now for TNT. Out of the 24 that they've made, so they're really making a conscious effort of trying to get inside and get easier baskets.
And that's points coming from Troy Rosario, that's coming from Poy Eram, and now from Semerad as well. And that's why Coach Tim Cone had to call a ceasefire here. And we say it very often whenever we're covering Ginebra team. You said it a while ago. You want to make sure that you keep a team under 20. Right now it's at 24. We'll be cutting to a break right now, I believe. No, it's another 30-seconder. Okay, so we will. 2:22 to go.
Coach Tim Cone to the Gin Kings is for them to not have too much of that winning high, because yes, they did get here through Game 5 and an unplanned buzzer beater through Scotty, and although they need to celebrate that, they also need to understand that the work has only just begun. The Kings are expecting this to be a grind-out battle throughout the series, and so today will be crucial. Game 1 is one game that could spell out the difference between getting ahead and getting left behind. Gentlemen.
Thank you for that report. Jeff Chan able to get that one and break that lead down to 4.
I really like what TNT has been doing. Look at that. 9 assists on 10 field goals made. That's because of them being able to break down that defense and moving that ball quick, and then guys are not just standing up.
Rosario inside, kicks it out. Pugoy, pump fake. He takes the 3, and he splashes it home.
Offensively, TNT is just clicking. 27 points right now. We talked about the goals for Barangay Ginebra. They gave up, what, 85, 86 games. So that means that's 21? 20, 21 points a quarter if you break that down. So obviously, if you look at that, then Ginebra is not where they want to be.
Ginebra allows about 85.8, the number 2 defense in the league. They only average about 90. They're going to have to try and turn on some offense here, as inside, that is Aljon Mariano, who will cut the lead back down to 5.
And they've only attempted 4 3-point shots. When TNT is used to averaging 39 in a ball game.
Pugoy over to Enciso, 7 on the shot. Simon, J-Wash fading, missing, rebound for Capiral. Pringle on the other end against Enciso, bringing out everything in the bag. Here's Chan. Still a lot of time to set up some offense here, and they go to LA Tenorio to do so. Capiral spinning up and under. No, rebound again for Troy Rosario. Only a second differential, so TNT have a chance to close out the quarter. Push this lead even further.
Wisely setting it up is Simon Enciso. He's also had a great conference for himself.
Pugoy, 3 on the shot clock. 2, throws it up. It's nothing but air, and that will wrap up the first 12 minutes of basketball. 27-22 is the score. We're seeing a different Tnt Tropa Giga here today, Dom.
Not just falling in love with the 3-point shot, not forcing those 3-point shots. They're moving that basketball. They're getting inside points. They're playing good defense. They're blocking out. They're getting the rebounds. They've limited Barangay Ginebra to just 9 rebounds in the first quarter.
And the best part about it is that this is just getting started, ladies and gentlemen. First quarter done. Tnt Tropa Giga 27-22, and that score is brought to you by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA. Second quarter action when we return. Japet Aguilar and Troy Rosario meeting each other at that power forward matchup all throughout this conference. This finals is going to be fantastic. Almost a double-double for Japet. A lot is asked of Troy Rosario, and now is the time for him to step up. We're seeing it so far today.
Well, you look at Japet. Look at his numbers: 12.4, 9.8 rebounds, 47% from the field. He really goes within the flow of the offense. He relies on his teammates to be able to set him up and get easy shots. Troy Rosario also relies on his teammates to get shots, usually from the outside. But in today's ballgame, you could see him diving to that post, diving to that shaded lane, making himself more available.
not just stepping out and spotting up for that three-point shot. Rebounding, more or less, they'll cancel each other out. But this is a key matchup as well for these two guys because these are the two most athletic big men that we have in the league.
They're just going to be flying through the roof. So exciting to see that matchup as we head into the second quarter of action right now. Boy Eram driving against Prince Capiral, gets him up in the air, nothing good on that end. Ginebra with an opportunity on this side to open up their second quarter. They have Mariano, Chan, Tenorio, Capiral, and Thompson as the 5. Scotty out to Prince for 3. Nope. Rebound for Troy Rosario.
Aaron, the biggest statistic in the first quarter, 10 assists for TNT. Just making life so easy. 11 of 21 from the field, 52%. And only taking 6 attempts from that three-point area. When usually, majority of their attempts coming from that 3 points. And you like how they want, instead of trying to shoot from the outside first, let's get our confidence, let's go inside, and then when they clamp inside, then the three-point shot should be open.
That's exactly what I was going to ask you. It seems like that is the game plan. Instead of working outward in, they are going inward out.
Yes, it's instead of the philosophy being, let's shoot from the outside to open the lanes. No, it's let's keep on moving. Let's attack. Let the defense follow. And if they crowd the lane, which is what Ginebra does, they pack that paint. You go to that open spot, you find your teammate, get easy 2 points.
And that's what we saw Roger Pugoy do a while ago as Ryan Reyes enters the game now for the Tnt Tropa Giga, and Jared Dillinger does the same for Barangay Ginebra San Miguel.
Because if you look at Ginebra, they're shooting 44% from the field. They're 7 of 13 from the 2-point area. 1 of 5 from the 3 points. That's more or less Ginebra basketball, but they only had 5 assists.
Yes.
Right? But the end, they gave up 10.
Here's Chan. Capiral, step in from the 3, nothing good on that side. Here's Ray Parks in the open floor. Against Scotty Thompson all the way, can't get the finish.
At that time, Barangay Ginebra able to get down and challenge that shot of Ray Parks.
Mariano with the hook. And offense going kind of dry on both sides right now. Rosario trying to turn that around with his turnaround, and it's still no good.
You were able to dodge a bullet there because that's a layup for Troy Rosario, which he usually makes.
Here's Scotty against Ray. JD for 3. Another rebound and another opportunity for Tropangiga. Here's Pugoy all the way. He's fouled, and he will try and earn his 2 points the hard way.
And that energy that TNT is showing, pushing the pace. And you know that you want to be able to get into a faster, quicker pace if you're a TNT, as compared to Ginebra, who likes to slow things down, who likes to be methodical, who likes to set it up.
I mean, you've played on both kind of teams, right? You've played on a fast team, you've played on a slow team. Is it contagious when you're playing against a fast team? Like when they start running, do you feel like, oh man, I got to start running too?
Yes, you do. And if that's not the strength of your team, that's trouble.
8 points already for Roger Pugoy. Make that 9 now. And TNT with a 7-point advantage.
You know, when you build a team or when you form a team, there will always be certain strengths that you will be able to identify that will give you a higher chance of winning basketball games. And Coach Tim knows that. Coach Bong Ravenna and consultant Mark Dickel know that as well, what their strengths are.
Dillinger losing it. Here's Reyes. Pugoy on a break, but says, you know what, let's slow things down. Let's get some numbers. Castro into Troy, finds a crease, but misses the layup. Missed opportunity there.
Sometimes when you're too open.
Here's Thompson inside. He's fouled and he'll head to the free throw line.
Ginebra hasn't scored here in the second quarter.
That is almost 3 minutes gone by, and they're still looking for their first points. The TNT not doing much better. They've only got 2 so far. And you saw Troy right there. You saw his head down, and you have those flashbacks of that 0-15 game, and
Forget about that. Right?
just clear it out.
Yeah, 6 points in the first quarter. That's what you gotta tell him.
That's all that matters, man. You kindly got the basket to go. It's okay.
It was way different. That was 2 points in 48 minutes. You're already at 6 points, and we've only played 15.
You're
I mean, mentally, you got to be able to.
That's it right there.
Mentally, you got to be able to battle that. You need your coaches to help you out. I mean, you will miss. But because, sometimes because he was wide open, and he was surprised that once he turned, that he was open. So sometimes because of that, and nobody's trying to challenge that shot, you end up going a little bit too hard, and it affects the shot.
So 2 points already now in the quarter for both teams. Scotty and R. Pugoy get the opening points from the free throw line. That is a huge rejection there by Japet Aguilar, but it will remain with TNT.
Classic Barangay Ginebra defense.
Right?
Look at that. 3 guys, even 4 guys knew exactly where Ray Parks was.
Correction. That was Jared Dillinger with the block. Brownie points to JD on that rejection. Here's TNT though. Jason Castro has nowhere to go. Ends up with Jay Wash. He has Pringle on him. Decides to go back out. Castro short on the 3. JD with the rebound. And it's still alive here for BGSM. Japet kicks it back out. 2-3 zone now for TNT. Ends up with a 3 for Scotty. And boxing out is always the concern on a 2-3 zone. Fresh 14 now for Ginebra. Pringle splits the defenders, throws it up. Can't get the roll. And a foul is called on Pringle.
You talk about a guy that you can also get quality minutes from, Ryan Reyes.
Yes.
This guy, he can knock down 3 after 3. He's mentally tough. He can guide the younger guys of TNT, but he's going to be crucial. To be able to get 4 wins against Barangay Ginebra is not easy. To be able to get 4 wins against TNT is also not easy. So you'll need all that experience, all that mental toughness.
And that's exactly what Ryan Reyes did in that those past couple trips there. Could not get any points out of it though. Arvin Tolentino attacking. And he will head to the free throw line for 2 charities.
Gotta love this rookie. Showing a lot of confidence. And you can see how comfortable he is because of the minutes that he's gotten prior to this finals.
Take a look at another rejection. This time, Arvin Tolentino saying, no, not this time. Just making sure that that was not going to be another dunk. Well, he did try and challenge the last one. Got back at him.
Got back at him. And, if you're Ray Parks, you got to be a little bit more creative. No, but that's what the defense of Barangay Ginebra does to you. They make it so difficult. And like we mentioned at the beginning of the coverage, Pringle, number 1 on the scouting list for TNT. On the other hand, for Barangay Ginebra, it's going to be Ray Parks.
And we're going to see how both of these gentlemen will answer all of the different looks that they're going to be seeing. Here's Ray against Scotty. Dishes it to Jay Wash. Swing once more, ends up with Montalvo. Kib can't get the 3.
Packing that paint a lot better, off that zone defense of Barangay Ginebra.
Japet inside against Jay Wash. A nice ball fake. Opens things up for him. And that lead is now down to just 1 solitary point. A huge 7-0 run by Barangay Ginebra San Miguel have them all the way back to bring this lead 29-28. We'll be back. second game of the FIBA Asia Cup 2021 qualifiers, window number 2. Philippines will play Thailand tomorrow at 9 p.m. on One Sports, that is Signal Channel 6, and One Sports Plus, Signal Channel 91 SD, and Channel 261 on HD, with a delayed telecast on TV5, Signal Channel 5 on November 30 at 11:30 p.m. Laban Pilipinas para sa bayan. They were fantastic in their first showing, and they're going to be looking to replicate that once more. To correct myself, that was not a 7-0 run, it was a 6-0 run for Barangay Ginebra to cut this lead all the way down to 1, and it has been a much more improved and energized Ginebra team that has held this Tnt Tropa side to just 2 points all throughout this entire quarter. Right now, let's head you over to Selena.
Powered by Smart 5G. Karamihan sa ating mga PBA players nalungkot when they had to say goodbye to family to enter the bubble. But it's been the opposite for Roger Pugoy, who's been used to living far away from family all these years. Kaya nang nalaman ni Roger na magkaka-bubble, na-excite daw siya. Here he is constantly surrounded by friends that are like family to him, and basketball, which is the game he loves. Di daw siya nalulungi, parating may kabonding, kausap at kasama. Ang buhay bubble, buhay na masaya para kay Roger. Kaya ang saya niya daw nung napahaba ang stay nila sa bubble nung pumasok sila sa finals. Gentlemen.
Yeah, if you're going to stay in a bubble, it might as well be all the way until the end of a final. So Roger Pugoy at home inside. And let's see if he can get his offense going here in the second quarter. TNT up by 1, but Ginebra with a chance to take that lead right back.
Well, you want to be able to finish this bubble with a championship to make all your sacrifices worth it. And we've got two more teams, right? It's just TNT, it's just Barangay Ginebra. One is gonna feel super fulfilled. The other one is gonna say, "Oh, we were close, right there.
Yeah. It was right there." Eram against Aguilar, spinning against 2, can't get anything there. And Ginebra just stepping up on that defensive
Look at
end.
it, how different it is now. Now, whenever TNT is able to get the ball inside, there's about 3-4 Ginebra guys that are able to challenge and change the shot of TNT.
Castro for 3. Now that offense has gone very dry now for TNT Tropangiga. Castro, Pugoy, he'll take his chance at the 3, hits nothing but air.
So now it's a 3-point shot that TNT is trying to look for.
0 field goals in this quarter for TNT Tropangiga.
And you remember the first, 2.5, 3 minutes, Ginebra didn't score.
Yeah.
And then a 6-0 run.
More importantly, those just huge half a quarter of 0 field goals for a team that we were building up to be the more dominant offensive side.
And, you know, you look at, again, the goals, right, of Barangay Ginebra. They gave up 27 in the first 12 minutes. They've only given up 2 in the next 6.
And that's still going on now. Boy Adam keeping that alive for his side. Here's Simon Enciso. His version ends with some points. Stay splashy side.
Well, that's just unfortunate for Barangay Ginebra because they already made that stop, right? Just not able to clear that rebound, and that was a wide open 3-point shot for Simon Enciso.
Foul on Montalvo. Hand check, trying to keep Scotty in front of him. And Kib trying to make his case. Take a look at this. This was the first field goal of the quarter, and that amazing play of the quarter is brought to you by Smart Experience, the next level speeds with Smart 5G.
1 of 9 from the 3-point area is Barangay Ginebra. On the other hand, TNT, 3 of 23.
Of 11.
Sorry, 3 of 13. 23%.
23%. There you go. Ray Parks on the ground. Had a little bit of a collision there. Clashing of bodies. And Ray Parks will be called with the block. Him and Scotty Thompson going at it, and Ray got clipped. So Scotty will head to the free throw line. He has 2 free throws heading his way. And Ray Parks is, with his explosive first quarter, yet to get anything coming here in the second. The problems seem to compound even more now for Tnt Tropa as Teniente Tenorio comes in to steady the ship of the offense for Ginebra. 5 minutes to go in the first half. TNT still clinging on to a 2-point lead. Enciso hit one a while ago, can't get one this time around.
So not able anymore to get inside and get those easy points is TNT.
Pringle now has Rosario in front of him. Now has Reyes, goes to Japet. That's a long 70-foot jumper. Nope.
Defensively that time, TNT on point. Able to communicate with each other when they switched out on Stanley Pringle.
Boy Eram thought about the three, thought otherwise. Goes inside to Troy, who's held up by Arvin Tolentino. And it will be a sideline inbound.
Notice now all the balls of TNT are on top in the perimeter.
It's a stark difference from what we saw in the first. Is it because they're going back to their offense, or is this because that's what Ginebra is letting them take?
That's what Ginebra is letting them take. And plus, you look at the pace now. We mentioned that a lot of the looks that TNT got in the first quarter was because they were able to push that ball. Ginebra a little bit behind defensively, but now Ginebra's already there.
You're right, the tempo of the game has slowed down. You're seeing the ball being brought up using all 8 seconds. And pretty much all 24 to get the shot off. You see the turnover stories, it is very close. And that's why our scoreboard is just as close as well. Tenorio inside to Joe Devance. Kicks it back out. Inside to Joe, off the glass and in.
That's the play that we saw that TNT was getting in the first quarter. Now it's Barangay Ginebra being methodical and finding easier shots.
We are tied at 32. Under 4 to go in the first half. Rosario could not hold on.
That was a good look.
Pringle on the other end. Kicks it out, Scotty. LA wants to steady the ship. He's at the controls of the offense. They go to Arvin. Joe. Scotty. Jumper is good.
Great ball movement, great spacing being shown by Barangay Ginebra. Ginebra now with 12 points already in the second quarter and holding down TNT on the other hand defensively to just 5.
And when we were talking about oozing confidence, well, it's oozing right there. Ginebra lead by 2. We'll be back. We're back here on PBA Rush. Aaron Nataida and Dominic Uy on the call for you guys. Game number 1 of the PBA Philippine Cup Finals. Inside the ARF Arena powered by Smart 5G is more than underway. We are feeling it right now.
Remember the first quarter, we ended, the field goal percentage for TNT was 52%. And for Barangay Ginebra, it was 44%. You look at the difference now in the second quarter, TNT only shooting 33% from the field. So defensively, Ginebra making that adjustment.
This is only the first of what could be a 7-game series, and you guys can catch all the PBA Finals games on your live stream on Facebook. That will be, of course, every Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. And that can be seen over on facebook.com/PBA Rush 24/7, facebook.com/FIBA Asia CC. So good evening to all of you that are watching us on the live stream. Thank you guys for joining us. Good evening to all of you that are watching us as well on PBA Rush. Enjoying the highest level of Philippine basketball.
We kept talking about points in the paint in the first quarter. 14 of the 27 points of TNT coming from that area. So far, TNT in the second quarter still has 14 points in the paint.
Well, they
So 0 in the second quarter.
yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing going for them right now. Here's Jay Wash. Castro with 5 on the shot clock. Jason can't get the 3. Jay Wash trying to keep it alive, but Ginebra with another stop. Tolentino against Rosario off the glass. Nothing there. But you gotta love the intensity and aggression shown by Arvin Tolentino on that drive.
He's taking it to the defense of TNT, and he's not playing like a rookie. Troy Rosario, 6 points in the first quarter. So far, nothing as well for him in the second.
Here's Jay Wash. Ray, also quiet. Pull up with that little floater, and he gets it to drop.
And they're really going to him. They're trying to find the gaps in the defense of Barangay Ginebra with Ray Parks. 7 points in the ball game for him.
Here's Joe against Ray in the post. They go to Scotty Thompson. Scotty against Ray. And that is a foul. That'll mean 2 free throws for Scotty Thompson. Take a look at this floater. He can create baskets as well.
It's so easy. It just comes to him. And, you know, when you look at how Ray Parks, he can go left, he can go right, he can pull up, he can take the 3. What can't he do is the question.
Seems like it was light years ago when we saw Roger Pugoy drop 45 for this team. But let's remember that this was still in the bubble. Him and Simon Enciso have become the top gunners for this team, and they are going to be needed very much so in this conference, and this conference finals round.
You look at the start of the bubble, how he was hot. He was waxing hot. But in the semifinals, you know, obviously being a marked man, not able to shoot as high from that three-point area. 26% from the three-point area is not how he got his 45 points.
No.
Only 13-point average in the semifinals. Simon Enciso, I think, has brought his game up.
Yes.
In the semifinals. And what I like about Simon Enciso is he's been there from start to end. It was never been like a 25, 20, 30-point game for Simon Enciso. It's always been 8, 10, 12, 14. You know, he's just there. He's more worried about distributing that basketball to his teammates and get them open looks rather than scoring for himself.
The evolution of Simon Enciso with this TNT side has been great for this team, but he needs to get things going as well as our Pugoy, especially in this second quarter as TNT's offense has gone dry and that lead has vanished as well.
You're right. I mean, if you're able to pass it and they're able to score, no problem. Life is easy. But when your number is called upon and you need to take those shots, especially in crunch time, he's got to be ready.
So the lead is back to 2 for Ginebra. Parks throws that one away. Here comes Ginebra on the other end. Tenorio doesn't like the numbers. Pringle doesn't care about him. Neither does Scotty, and Arvin will take the 3.
I haven't seen really much of Jason Castro in terms of scoring.
Yes.
Actually hasn't scored.
Washington over to Parks. 7 on the shot clock. Rosario. Ball ends up with Jay Wash, and he will gladly take the easiest 2 points of the conference for him.
Conscious effort for Castro to try and look for his teammates.
Interesting. We will see if he will still defer all throughout the remainder of the game. Right now, his side kind of needs his production. Here's Thompson inside. That ball is still alive. Tapped around. Look at Scotty keeping this ball with Ginebra. Pringle got it!
I mean, that's just awareness of where the shot clock was, because, you know, sometimes you're not looking at that shot clock. You're just trying to go for that basketball, but he knew exactly how much time was left.
Pugoy. Jay Wash gets the three right on back.
You talk about a guy that's upped his game. I mean, if you look at the lineup or if you look at the past 2 conferences for TNT, you know, Jay Wash maybe was the 12th man, right? 14th man. But now, because of how he's been playing consistently, he's starting the ball game for TNT. And remember, started out his career in TNT.
Yes, he did.
And he was saying that he wanted to end his career with TNT as well.
And here's his opportunity as the LA Tenorio layup has another page in that chapter. About a 3-second differential on the clocks. TNT with a chance to tie or take the lead before we head into the halftime break. Foul to give. LA Tenorio, always intelligent when it comes to sending out his fouls. Look at this. There should be a YouTube video of just all of those layups of LA all throughout his career. It'll take like 3 hours of just that. Final chance here for TNT. Here's Parks driving all the way. No. Rosario, yes. And that is a delay of game warning on Troy Rosario. We are tied at 41, but with Ginebra with a chance to take the lead into the half. And what a quarter it has been for Ginebra.
Well, taking control defensively and offensively is Barangay Ginebra.
Here's that, there's a foul by TNT. They didn't have a foul to give. And that'll mean free throws all the way down. And Coach Bong Ravenna.
Well, Pugoy didn't know. He thought there was 1 foul to give.
So Stanley Pringle will head to the free throw line with an opportunity to bump this lead back up to 2. Missing on the first.
You know, he may have made a mistake and looked at the wrong side in terms of the fouls, because Barangay Ginebra still has 1 more foul to give.
That's right. Those lapses in concentration, that, I mean, they can come back to haunt you in some moments. So it's a 1-point lead, 3.3 seconds. Castro with it. They go to Jay Wash at the buzzer. No, and that will mean Ginebra went into the second quarter down by 5, but they'll head into the second half with a 1-point advantage. A huge turnaround here, Dom.
You like how they did it defensively. As advertised, Barangay Ginebra likes to be able to keep the scores low, likes to pack the paint. They did just that. But also offensively, we talked about this at the beginning of the coverage. You know, you got to trust their offense as well, led by Stanley Pringle. He's been finding the gaps in the defense of TNT. Now Barangay Ginebra leading by 1.
And that is your score at the end of 24, 42-41 in favor of BGSM. We're going to cut to a break, but when we return, halftime stats, analysis, and highlights only here on PBA Rush.
Everybody knows that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's vacant now. Yeah, she hates me now, I made mistakes, but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone, that's the only way I know. Feeling low, about to blow back up. Here I won't ever let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you in. Easier to break it off as friends. I don't really understand myself. I don't really understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on the shelf. Couldn't even hear me if I yelled. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold. Break down, always feel like I could break now, but I never let it take me to that place now. I won't ever let my thoughts get away now. I got better things to do, picking fate now. I just wanna be the best, call me great now. I don't know if I'm okay or insane now. I remember better days on the playground, hoping I can find my way. Even when I'm feeling down, I fight. Even when I don't know what is right, I'ma pick a side and I'ma take pride. I will decide my fate and I will never let them tell me who I am. If you try to shape me, I'll be damned. Planet on the ground is where I stand. Never give up, that was always the plan. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold. Yeah, she's got some nice long hair, and you know that she's a bad chick. All the boys stare, can't help it, it's a habit. Clothes that she wears, short skirt and a jacket. I just wanna get her all alone on a mattress. I just wanna have it, I just gotta have it. Rumors all around say her body is fantastic. All natural, not a piece of fur is plastic. Head to her toes, yeah, they say that she's a latch. Yeah, the whispers all around say she has a reputation. Don't believe it till I see it, so I want a demonstration. And I've always learned it better with a hands-on education. So I need a private session, if you get what I am saying. And they say that she's not easy, no, she's really complicated. But that only makes it better, and it's got me so fixated. And I'm not the type to wait around, I've never hesitated. But she's got me captivated, so the game, I'm gonna play it, yeah. She's got a body like a coke thing. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a coke thing. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. I heard you look good when you're undressed. I heard you like to get away. I heard you like to stay out late. I heard you had a couple boyfriends. I heard they didn't treat you right. I heard you're hated by your girlfriends, 'cause all the guys want you tonight. Yeah, they say she's too hot, they say she's too cold. Where she came from, nobody really knows. They say she looks young, but say she acts old. From everything I've heard, she gets out of control. And all the boys say she was sent from the heavens, but I'm not too sure that this girl is a blessing. She's got the devil's eyes and they'll cut you like a weapon. She's stuck in my mind like a bad obsession. Got bad intentions. She's got a body like a coffin. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a coffin. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me lonely. I want that body, baby, show me.